Hey YouTube, just wanted to jump on here and make a quick video about my truck again. I've been watching other people with Nissans on YouTube, obviously Canadian Cruising, Aaron Gaines down in Ocala, he's a good buddy of mine. But I was watching Canadian Cruising, the guy with the Pro-4x up in Canada, and he said something interesting in his video about when he took his sway bar off that he felt comfortable doing so with upgraded suspension. Well, I have stock suspension, stock for Pro-4x, Bilsteins, with just a spacer on the top of it. So I want to see what the difference is between upgraded suspension with Dobinson's that he had and the Bilsteins to see if we get a lot of body roll. I've got extended end links on my back from Z1 for my back sway bar. So we're going to try to take off the front sway bar and just see where that gets us. One thing I will say for Nissan is that they were nice enough that on your end link, it's a 17mm bolt, and the bolts holding these are also 17mm. So that's beautiful. However, the other side of the end link is not 17, so I gotta figure out what that is. The side with the boot. There she is, ladies and germs. So that's out. I'm gonna take you guys on a little cruise, maybe take some action shots if I can of how she rides without a front sway bar. I don't think it's going to be much different because it's still got the back sway bar. But before I take you on that, I've got some updates. This is just a small little thing that I've been thinking about, so I did this first. But on the way, I have Fox 2.0 rear shocks. I'm going to do an install video of that and see how those make my ride a little bit better. And then I keep saying this, but I'm going to get the Fox front coilovers too eventually, but I wanted to see how this rides without the sway bar on stocks before I get an upgraded suspension. See if there's any differences. I'll be sure to update you when I do install the front and the rear shocks. But the rear shocks are on the way. I'm like I promise I'm only like $200 away from saved up for the front shocks. And then once those are on, I think I'm gonna just ride with this for a little while and then eventually switch out to a little bit bigger tires and rims. But as of right now, we'll see how this does, and I'll get you some shots. But big stuff coming for this one, for the Pro-4x. Yeah, super excited. Let's do it. I forgot to mention, one of the other things that'll be really nice about not having a sway bar is I won't have to disconnect that in order to put the new front suspension when I do get it. Like I said, it should be on the way soon. But yeah, let's take a test drive, see what it's like. So initial thoughts, no extra body roll really. I mean, it's a little more noticeable. Let's take this big corner. Still not really that noticeable. Of course, I still have the back connected, so you'll know at least a little bit more about if you wanted to just do the front comparatively to the back. I'll hit a dirt road real quick. It's nothing too monstrous, but we'll hit a dirt road and see how that feels. See if it makes any difference whatsoever. So here's just one of our dirt roads that we have in Lake Butler, but nothing too crazy, but it is something. On the way here I was doing 60, and I mean, you don't really feel nothing really at all. So just a little informative video on if you decide to remove your sway bar. It gives you a little more information on what's really affected here, because I think there's a lot of people who are like, oh yeah, well, it makes the tire going up have more range. No, it really doesn't. It makes the one that's going down have more range on the other side. So if you hit a rock on the left hand side and then your left tire goes up, your right tire will still fall down because it doesn't have that sway bar fighting it, and it will reach the ground and give you more traction because you're further down touching the ground. So, but yeah. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Overall, I don't feel much of a difference whatsoever. I'll let it sink in and ride for a little while and see how it feels. But honestly, there's not much of a difference. When I go off-roading next time, I'll make sure to point out the fact that, you know, I don't have a sway bar anymore, and that on the front side, and maybe I'll not be so tippy. But yeah, overall, Foxes are coming up soon. That'll be the next video. And then the front Foxes will be, I don't know, whenever I get money. Anybody want to buy my old Bilsteins off of me? I'll sell you those, and you can have those, and I'll take $200 for them, and I'll sell those to you, and I'll go buy my new front Foxes. So if you live in North Florida, give me a shout. All right, guys, cheers.